Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I want to go over another case today. This is a case for the Note 4. So if you've got a Note 4, I assume that's probably why you're here. The benchmark, I've done a lot of case reviews on this channel, but the benchmark case that I'll be using today is the Spigen Neo Hybrid. Really popular case, probably one of the most popular cases available online for the Note 4. Spigen makes cases for every phone imaginable, and they do a pretty good job. So I'll be using this to compare against the Ghostek case. Now this costs twice as much. This is $26. The Ghostek case comes in at just under $13. It's $12.95 right now. But they sent me one, so I want to talk about it and unbox it and all that good stuff. So packaging's just kind of one of those little Ziploc bags. It's got their logo on it. Shockproof your phone. On the back it says rugged protection against the toughest conditions and impacts, innovative design, and lightweight shell protects your phone from drops and slips. Then it says it in Spanish. Keep your phone secure from scratches, scuffs, bites, bear claws, bee stings, and whatever else nature offers. Our cases are built to withstand rigorous use, and then it says the same thing in Spanish. And it's got the little explosion when your phone hits the floor, and then some bear claw if your bear was texting on your phone. For the price, you really can't beat it. $13 for a case, I think, is a awesome price. It's very low budget. I mean, there's cases out there that are like $100 if you really get into some of like the ultra nice cases. But I would say 30 bucks is kind of middle of the road. So it comes with a screen protector, which is awesome because some of even the nicer cases, like a Spigen case, did not come with a screen protector. Now this screen protector is really basic. I mean, it's not like one of those like glass screen protectors, but just the fact that they threw one in, that makes me happy. No special cutouts or anything like that. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see the cutout there at the bottom here for your home button, and then a smaller cutout up here for the what's that for up there? That's the speaker for your ear. And then there's a little teeny cutout that's behind this. It's very hard to see for the camera. So you get a screen protector. And then in here, I thought this was like a cleaning cloth, but I think this might be the worst excuse for a cleaning cloth that I've ever seen. It feels like, I smelled it because I thought it looks like a dryer sheet. It feels like a dryer sheet. It's like slightly transparent like a dryer sheet. Same texture and everything. Doesn't smell nice like a dryer sheet. It just smells like plastic or wherever it came from. But it looks like they just took those like scissors that have jagged edges and just cut out like a piece of dryer sheet. It's really weird. But at least they threw it in. I'm not going to dock points for that. So here's the case itself. Comes with just a little piece of cardboard. Initial impressions was this is pretty impressive. I like the design. I think the kickstand is kind of stupid because it only works in one direction. It only works in that direction. Now we all have tilt lock and other things like that, so you really don't have any need to turn it over. But if you wanted to turn it over or not put it at such a sharp angle, it would close. And then that's as far as it goes out there. So if you wanted to even stand it up in portrait mode, no go. I feel nowadays kickstands are really more obsolete. I think people are used to holding their phones, and with the way speakers work and everything, you kind of cup your case anyway to kind of get some nice audio out of it, unless you have a phone with front-facing speakers. So on the inside, you've got this sort of textured pattern, which takes away from their building costs, and it also looks a little bit nicer. And I assume it has some benefit to absorbing some shock, and the Spigen case does the same thing. So everybody has, it's just a slightly different design. This Spigen case is pretty nice. Cutouts are good on this, and we'll talk about that in a second. I like the symmetrical cutouts. This band that goes around the case, you can see how they like intentionally built it so that you know, it was ever so slightly bigger just to make that headphone jack work. Same with the IR blaster, and they even had that little teeny tiny cutout for the third microphone that's on the phone. Some cases miss that. Same thing on the bottom. I like the symmetrical cutouts for both microphones on the bottom, and I like how they extended the case in a way to accommodate the S Pen and the charger. So that's that. On this, they did get the, hard to see because it's black, they did get the extra microphone, but you see how it kind of like half and half, I guess. It's not a very symmetrical cut. They just kind of, you know, built the case and then, oh wait, we got to cut holes in it, so let's, you know, just cut the holes where they are. I do like the rubber volume mark. It's got the plus and minus on there, which is nice compared to the benchmark case, which just has kind of a big flat plastic button there. On the other side, you've got the button that actually says power on it, which is nice. Some of the little cutouts here, like the cutout for the speaker, and some of the other edges are a little bit frayed. You know, not a perfect cut. However they milled this or printed this or CNC or however they did it, you know, wasn't flawless. But for $13, really, really no room to complain on my end. The cutout down here looks pretty big, and I prefer that actually. Yeah, you get to see a little bit of the phone, but I actually do use the S Pen quite a bit. And I know for some cases you can only get like your pinky in there, or you really gotta like, it's hard to get your index finger in there to actually get it out because that's the finger you want to use natively. But some other cases, like the speaking case that I have over here, as my computer tries to fall asleep, the cutout's not great. So this does come in a couple pieces. You can take the top off. You can actually take the middle out, but I don't like to do that because with the way these like rubber / plastic cases are built, if you remove this, it never goes back the same way. And I've had that with like 5 cases that I've tried. So I'm going to leave it together like that. I'm not going to put the screen protector on because I think screen protectors, like these little flip out pieces, are obsolete. Phones nowadays, at least good ones, are made with Gorilla Glass and other, you know, anti-scratch, you know, shatter-resistant products. Not all of it's 100%, but, you know, a flimsy little screen protector is not going to prevent much damage in a fall anyway. It's more or less to, you know, keep your phone pristine if you ever intend to resell it or other things like that. I've never scratched this phone. I don't drop my phone. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. The case is more of an accessory just to change the look of the phone. So I'm not going to put the screen protector on just because I think it's more of a gimmick. I think screen protectors are sold, you know, to make some money, not to actually, you know, provide a viable piece of protection. The case is actually not having good luck putting it on this time. All right, here we go. So I got it in there. Put the top bit on, and I don't think it matters which way it goes. It seems it doesn't matter which way it goes because it does have the cutouts for the buttons and ports and everything like that. It is interesting how it clips in because this is rubber in between the 2 pieces of plastic, so it does click in very gently into the rubber. But I feel if you do this enough time, you might, you know, pull that off of there. But a really snug fit. I do like the depth here of the case. So when you put your phone down flat, and I do that occasionally, you're going to get a lot of protection. Even if there's something, you know, on your desk, you know, like a plastic bag or you know, let's say this could scratch my phone. If I put it on top of that, there's still enough, you know, depth this way that the case has for the screen that it's not going to harm anything, and it's a little bit more than the benchmark Spigen case. So for $13, this really does a pretty good job. Spigen does not include screen protector. They do include a cleaning cloth, a more proper cleaning cloth, but not the end of the world. I don't know too many people that like have cleaning cloths in their wallet or purse or something like that. This is awesome, by the way. You can kind of, see a little bit of the phone, and I understand the case is supposed to cover most of the phone, but it works. It's perfect for any finger you want to use, getting that in there to get the S Pen out. It's not like some of the other cases that I have where you really need to use your smallest finger or have a really, really long nail to be able to take your S Pen out. So that cutout is really, really nice. The cutout here for the camera, most case companies do that. It's kind of hard to see on here. This cutout for the camera is just one cutout. But there is a little piece here in the middle that actually divides the flash and the other health sensors on there from the camera itself. And I wish they would have done that with this. Just me getting nitpicky. You can see how the Spigen case did that. So there is a little teeny tiny bridge here, and that really encloses the case and kind of gives it that little extra shock protection for the camera and some of the optical sensors that are back there, but not a huge deal breaker, especially considering the price for this case. So pretty good. I work in a pretty dirty warehouse, so I'm going to let you know how the white stands out. It does come, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, it does come in 5 colors: gold, silver, white, red, kind of like a maroon, dark red, and a navy blue. On the website, if I can get to it here real quick. So yeah, it is still $12.75 right now. Ghostek provides amazing lifetime warranty exchange for the case. That's pretty good for a $13 case. So I assume if there's some sort of defect or something like that in it, they'll just replace it. If it just breaks when you break your phone, I assume that won't do that. This is the Ghostek Bullet series. I didn't mention that before. They just kind of have it on here. They do have a couple different Ghostek cases, but this is the Ghostek Bullet. Let's see, 5 stylish colors to choose from. The Bullet case comes with a high clear screen protector. I don't know what that means. The case has 4 layers of protection if you include the screen protector. Case is made of beautiful polycarbonate outer shell with a no slip TPU inner shell. Outer shell has a built-in kickstand, so you can comfortably watch your fave shows and videos. So it's spelled comfortably wrong, and they use the word fave. So that's little spelling things there, but that'll happen. It is pretty well rated. It has 250 reviews on Amazon, 3.8 out of 5 stars average. 50% of the reviews are 5-star reviews, 21% are 4-star, 14% 3-star, 9% 2-star, and 10% 1-star. Pretty good case. Ghostek, I don't think they've been around for a very long time. I think that's why I was kind of interested in that. And they're very inexpensive, and they make a fine case. I like how it looks. The protection is good. It's not too big, but it's not too small in terms of, the case. So I think it'll be good. I'll let you know. I'll follow this up in a couple of weeks as I keep this on my phone, and we'll see how clean I can keep that white color there. So thanks for hanging around. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Questions and comments, leave in the section below. Make sure to go check out some of my other case reviews, like the one on this Spigen Neo Hybrid case. I think I've done 6 or 7 case reviews out there, but I've always got more coming in, so make sure you're subscribed for the rest of it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you in the next one.